She whispered, hang on a second. Please turn your cell phones off. Any citizen wishing to comment during the public comment portion of the meeting needs to complete a comment card and turn it into the clerk. You must include the comment or matter you wish to address in the card in order to be heard. We ask that you please refrain from commenting until the public comments portion or unless directed by the board. I'm going to give you all a second to look over the agenda if you have not already. Ask that we stand. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We're going to say it when we can see it. Do you mind? Do you mind if we say see it?
Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you tonight, thanking you for all the blessings you give us this day. We ask you to come amongst our midst and bring this meeting to a very good meeting for the betterment of our tiny Lord. That is what we've come here for. And dear Heavenly Father, bless all those who are not here with us, all those sick and downhearted. And I ask this in your precious and holy name. Amen.
Thank you, ma'am. I'd like to welcome all of you tonight. The board has had the opportunity to look over our agenda. I need an approval of the agenda.
Make a motion to approve the agenda.
All in favor? Anybody opposed? Okay, I'll say, would you like to read them, or you just want us to approve the minutes from the last meeting?
Well, y'all didn't just, everybody has a chance to review it.
Yes. You review? All right. Approval of minutes of the following dates of the regular town meeting for June 10th, 2025.
I make a motion to accept the minutes for June 10th. I second.
All in favor? Anybody opposed? We right on to the public comments portion. Public comment cards, ma'am?
Does anyone else have any comment cards? Just a few.
Briyana Baker, will you come up and
Hi, yes.
address
So good evening, everybody. I'm coming to address all of you tonight to address our success with getting MAP Option C approved by the Edgecombe County Public Schools Board of Education yesterday evening. With MAP Option C, what that entails is that our community is kept under one district, and we have a greater voice in our school board elections compared to other MAP options that were provided. We have had excellent turnout from all members of our community, but especially from Conetoe. I know some members of the board, including yourself, Ms. Bryant, Ms. Nick, y'all came out and very much showed those numbers that we needed for Conetoe representation, because historically we kind of get forgotten about in terms of what's going on in Edgecombe County, especially with a matter as important as the districting. So I wanted to thank y'all. I wanted to thank our other community members as well for showing up and showing out for such a critical process. I see the approval of MAP Option C as being a tremendous step for Conetoe to get the resources, to get the representation that we so fairly deserve for our community. And I think that is something that we can just take a step back and recognize as a milestone and ensure that we keep it moving forward in terms of what we are doing for our citizens. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And y'all know I like to do a celebration, so this is something that was
live on 206 Railroad Street here in Toledo. First thing is, I still miss my newsletter.
It ain't my fault this time, they wanted to wait until they got all the stuff right with the long one, so it's not my fault this time. The long, y'all said to wait until y'all, ain't that what was said now?
I thought it was, but I
That's
ain't
what
sure.
was said, so
Maybe.
it ain't my fault this time.
Well, I do miss it because there were several things that had been put out there on Facebook, that something that was going on. Well, guess what? I don't get the feed for, Facebook, but 2 days later, I got the one that you put out there about me. So it doesn't help me at all. So, anyway, that's the first thing. The second thing is the blue house. You know, I have cut the grass over in the blue house for a zillion years. And I was told that we'll try to get up to that woman and get her down there, down here, to get the bushes, and trees, and vines, and all that off of this house. I cannot do that. I can cut the grass, although gas, it takes me about $6 worth of gas a week to cut my yard and the yard. But since Will is gone, I only have my money to live off of, and it takes a bite out of it. So, I would really like for someone to get up and, someone, I don't know who, and get them vines and these trees and all down. I don't mind cutting the grass, God knows I don't. But I cannot, and it looks nasty next to my house. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Were you able to be in touch with the
I just called, Jose, did you do it now?
I'll check on next week and see. I know that the county is, coming out and looking at lots of things. They can contact me, so I know that in the mix and tell them I need to know. We have an address, but we have a number for each person. The last number that I had is in our service, so.
I appreciate it, because there's limbs sticking out now, but I can't mow underneath them because they're about knocking me off the lawn.
Well, also, if you don't know what's living over there, it could be all kinds of wildlife next door to you in there.
There's possible there.
Yeah, he took his visits at my porch. Okay, that's all of our, citizen comments tonight. Need a motion to close out our public comments portion.
I make a motion to close out the public comment section.
I second.
All in favor? Anybody opposed? All right, we have a few action items. The economic strategic plan update. I have, not gonna read all this to you all, this is my notes about that. Bruce Naglion, who is from the State Department of Commerce, had emailed me this weekend and he called. He was diagnosed with acute bronchitis Friday. I told him to take a week off and not be around. And we certainly don't want you to bring it here. And we don't want to make you sicker. So we have rescheduled that, and I do have a handout with the agenda for tonight, those of you who have been coming, and others who are new, if you want, and Johnny, you can come out if you want to come. But the date that we changed it to, that Bruce changed it to, is, Tuesday, July, next Tuesday. It's next Tuesday, 27th. So he's changed it to then from 9 to 10. In the morning. It's gonna be in the morning.
Okay, but just to do what's up there, right?
What's Tuesday's day? Anyway, I got the handout on my desk, I'll give it to you guys. No, and I July 23rd from 9 to 10:30, and while you're marking your information down, the next meeting after that, the August meeting, will be August 19th from 9 to 10:30. He's, kind of felt like it serves them that are coming from Raleigh to do it in the morning rather than late in the evening, and I like that though too. But June 19th. I've got the agenda for next time, and if you have not ever scanned this QR code and done this survey for him, he's really trying to encourage as many people as possible to do this survey, because it gives him more background, more information from different perspectives, and then finding likenesses and what he wants to work on. So,
Is it the 22nd or the 23rd? 22nd is Tuesday,
The
23rd is Wednesday. Okay.
and August 19th. So I'm gonna leave these right here. If you want an agenda, you guys get one too. If you have not scanned it on that QR code, please do that for him. If you've already done one, don't do another one. But, when we met last time with him, we developed a strategic plan for, including but not limited to a snapshot of the town. We reviewed some things that we had done, and that review was our economic drivers, asset identification, our strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. And then we did a work, survey group data collection. He has had his intern, Amanda, working furiously. She pops emails all the time, and she's done this, or she's found that, or she wants to add, and I'm like, yes ma'am. So whatever they give, whatever they're doing, I'll let them take it, and he'll be bringing all that new information to our next meeting. Grass cutting and ground maintenance contract bid. Would you like to discuss that, Madam Clerk? Grass cutting and ground maintenance contract bid?
I can. I don't have anything for that. Do you have any information that you can provide?
What's been put on Facebook, we're looking to hire somebody to do the grass cutting contract. So that has been posted on Facebook. The only thing that's posted up there is we'll be taking current bids at the town hall or by mail until 10 a.m. on Tuesday, July 29th. After that, the board will meet at 11 a.m. to open and review the bids. And those interested in this position may stop by to meet the board or give your information in person. And we expect it to have that done by August 1st. The position filled by August 1st. People who were interested of applicants are call. I do have a map in my office, exactly where it has to be put, so if anybody's interested in the map, I've got some of those in here in my office. Our exercise class that we've been having and enjoying so much 3 days a week is during the summer, and it's hot. People are kind of dwindling down, and they don't want to come out in the morning so early when you step out the door and it's hot and you can come exercise and back in the heat. So, kind of did a collective discussion with everybody that was in attendance, and we will postpone that until the end of September, and let it later in the next Thursday. That's all I have. Very good clerk report.
Okay, so that's the town manager report. Has everyone had an opportunity to look and review all of the bills paid and invoices paid for June and funds deposited? Okay, need a motion to approve the payment of those bills.
I make a motion to approve, the bills and invoices for, June.
I second.
All in favor? Anybody opposed?
June. June marks the end of the second quarter for the year 2025. The following reports will be due beginning of July. This is the LGC 203, the OSBM grant reporting that was completed today, our quarterly wage reports, the fair house report for the CDBG grant, and our power bill report. Unfortunately, I was not able to do that one today because I got locked out of the system, but it's not due until the 20th, so we still have time to get that over. As far as audit information, the LGC has changed the due date of the audit for municipalities from October 30th to December the 31st. Unlocking with the league will be working with me on Thursday to begin the closing process for the fiscal year 24-25 and the opening process for the audit in the Black Mountain software. So that'll be new for me, how we proceed with the audit using the new municipal software. So I'm super excited to see how that impacts that. As far as our banking account totals and our power bill fund, we got $60,387.24. In our money market account, we have $83,610. In our OSBM grant account, we still have $8,204. And in our general fund account, we have $41,846. For total funds totaling to $194,048.31. I did want to also include, I did get the invoice today for Nebraska. The board had decided at our emergency meeting that we would need a temporary grass cutter until we could get the bid completed and all that on June 29th. So the board had agreed to go with Nebraska in it, but he did half of the grass and the grounds. I realized that it's a little bit too much for his equipment. So I just wanted to ask the board if it's okay to go ahead and pay him for the half of the town property, and then Lynn, I'm not sure the gentleman's name. Stephen is going to be stepping in and helping to complete that. We have a temporary contract that will be setting up with him until everything is processed with the grass cutting contract. And so that will take place in August. So if you see someone else cutting grass, it's a temporary contract just to kind of get us through so we don't get super overwhelmed. So I just need the board to make a motion to pay Mr. Ennett and then to approve the payment for the remainder of the partial that's being taken place this week.
I make a motion to approve the half payment to Nebraska Henry and then the remainder to Stephen.
Thank you. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Okay.
That's it.
Move on to the budget.
All right, did everybody have a chance to, look over the budget? The budget action report and the, budget query and the, invoices that I contacted for the supplies?
Yes.
I glanced at it, but I'd like to look at it more. Look at it.
Okay, so we can approve and she can get it. Right. Oh, I don't, oh, yeah, but I'm saying, we need to approve on this, because, the one for the supplies. I did, actually for our budget, we actually, it's pretty much on target with that, pretty much, we're getting everything in. We're still waiting for some payments to come to clear for the month of, June. So hopefully by our next meeting, next month, we'll have our final totals and we'll know where we really actually stand at on our actual budget for 24-25. And we did, I did the supplies for the town for, I think, maybe chances are probably about for 6 months. So for a maintenance building, we're budgeted $4,000, and that which was coming out of that is the flags. And the price right now, it's not including taxes, so we may be looking at maybe about 115, 116 maybe. But we budget 4,000, so that's 114.65 right now, and the remainder will be 885.35. Then for the filters and everything, that came out of maintenance and equipment and repair, we budget for 1,000. That's 132.18, and the remainder will be 867.82. And then for office supplies, we have budgeted for 800. The total of the office supplies, that's including for the bathrooms here and bathrooms, everything for the whole town hall was 517.89 plus tax, which would probably be about 282.11. But the reason I did it this way because we're actually going to try to do it a different way now. We're doing the purchase orders prior to the meeting, so we can get everything approved and go ahead and make the purchase. And I think that's it with my budget report. I don't think I missed anything.
Make a motion to approve the budget report. Ma'am?
We can approve it before we do that, or?
We can approve the budget report you all looked at. I did not realize that we can budget report these supplies tonight.
It's part of the budget, that's what we said going forward, it's gonna be part of the budget.
I wasn't aware of that we were going to do supplies tonight. We meet next Tuesday night. I'd like to table that so everybody has an opportunity to look at the supplies for them. To approve the budget report.
I make a motion to approve the budget report.
I'll second. All in favor? Need a motion to table the supply order until our board workshop meeting on the 22nd. Second. Next one, second that.
Second.
All in favor? Anybody opposed? Anything else for our action items that we have not covered? Anything else? Need a motion to close out our action items?
Close out the action item.
I'll second.
All in favor? Anybody opposed? Okay. In our closing comments, our adjournment, the board workshop will be next Tuesday night, July 22nd, 2025, 6:30 p.m. The board will take action during this time. Our next regular monthly meeting is scheduled for Tuesday, August 12th, 2025, 6:30 p.m. in the town hall, boardroom of the meeting. And before we adjourn, I'd just like to thank you all for rescheduling our monthly meeting to this Tuesday night or last. When it was posted that there was a death in the family, Jeff's dad passed away Saturday before last, so we had to travel early and so that was a decision that everybody agreed on, was postponed into this week, so I appreciate that. All that all that being said, I make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
We have a motion to adjourn the meeting.
I'll second.
All in favor? Anybody? Thank you very much for coming tonight. If you would like an agenda for our meeting that we have coming up,